Hey, 4th grade. Today we're going to talk about the area of a parallelogram. If you remember yesterday, or maybe it's 2 days ago, you watched the video, we were talking about the area of like squares and rectangles, and we had a formula. The formula was area equals base times height or length times width. But remember, I like to do base times height. That's me. Do which one works for you. Today we're going to talk about parallelograms. And if you don't remember, a parallelogram is like this little shape here. Okay? But if you notice, this isn't as easy and clean as a rectangle or a square. Because we kind of have this little section here, right? We got this section here. And we got this section, what am I supposed to do with that? And this isn't straight down either, but if you look, kind of like this little chunk here, you could almost put it right here. If you would imagine cutting it off. And that's what we're going to do today. So, you might have to pause to gather materials. You're going to need a scissors. You're going to need tape. You're going to need page 260. I gave this to you in your packet, 260. These three things. And you're going to need your math workbook open to page 236. 236 in here. So pause if you need to. You need these four things. Okay? Now, I'm going to keep going here. Now, as you look at page 236, it wants you to figure out the area of this trapezoid. Let's imagine here, right? So it's this trapezoid. It's a little hard to do. So what you need to do is count the squares, just like normal. How much is on the base? Count the box. How much is on the base? If you counted right, you counted 6. And how much up and down does it go? Oh, it goes up 2. Okay, so 6 on the bottom, 2 on the top. You'd fill that in on page 236. But if it needs a little bit more convincing, let's work on it together. So cut out figure A. I already did this in a practice run, so that's why mine's already cut out. Cut out figure A. So here's my figure A. And now, notice how we got our slant here and our slant here. We got our two slants, right? You can cut anywhere you want, really. If you want to be really tight and just cut this side right here, fine. You don't have to be that tight. I'm going to cut right next to the A. Go right, follow the line. Go right on the line as best you can, straight up like that. So now, let me put my scissors down. I got these two shapes, right? This is what it was. Now I cut it. Now look, all you got to do is move this one with this little port or flip. You just got to flip them. Look. Kapow! Look at that. Sorry, Ryden likes cars, and I've been watching cars with him a lot, and yeah, he keeps saying kapow. So kapow, look, just like that. You take this, you take some tape, and tape it right down onto page 236, and you'll have something that looks like this. Obviously, I didn't put it in my book. I put it on here so you could see it better. Oh, upside down. 236, so it's like this, right? And now it's real easy to count them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across, 2 up. I want you guys to do this again. Remember, it's base times height. Cut out the rest of your the rest of the shapes. B, C, and D. Put those onto page 236 and 237. Tape them down right onto these two. I'm really not even that concerned about this so much, this one. But once you get them in rectangles and squares, fill in the information on these sides. Okay? Once you get them, cut them out, put them there. But you're cutting out this page. Now, don't cut them out of the book, right? Okay? And then you'll be able to get your area is base times height. Okay? I hope that works all right for you guys. I hope you guys are doing good. And I'll see you next time. Go Blue!